Here's the homework video for next Friday, November 15th. I have, if you notice, if you have anything written here in this space, you do not have to do that part. Most of us already took that off, but if it's there, if you have all these words here, you can cross them off. Okay, so we're going to start at number 4. On this front page, we're doing 4, 5, 6, and 7. So number 4, Tyrone planted 3 seeds every day for 8 days. How many seeds did Tyrone plant? Well, let's look at what we know. 3 seeds every day, and he does that for 8 days. So if I'm doing a math mountain, we like to do math mountains, we want to put 3 times 8 at the bottom because we're looking for the total. Okay, if you don't have 3 times 8 memorized, that's okay. We can solve it using circles and stars. So 3 circles. And I'm going to put the number 8 in each. We would add those together. So I'm going to do 8 and 8 is 16. And then that leaves me with one more 8. 16 plus 8 is 24. So 3 times 8 equals 24. And then we have to find the label. How many seeds did Tyrone plant? 24 seeds. Pause the video if you need to. I'm moving pretty quickly, but that's not because I want you to move quickly. I just need you to see how it's done and then work the problem, pause it, and then start it up when you're ready. Number 5. There are 6 players on a volleyball team. How many players are in a game with 2 teams? So again, if we think about what's happening, we have 2 teams. That's our group size. And then we have 6 players on each team. So if I do a math mountain for that, then it's going to be 2 groups of 6 because we're looking for a total. Okay, so 2 times 6 equals, I could do 2 groups of 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. How many players? So 12 players. Number 6. Joseph gave his 6 nephews $48 for helping him clean out the garage. The boys divided the money equally. How much money did each boy get? All right, so we do know that the group size is 6, but we also have a total, which is 48. That changes our math mountain. So in my math mountain, I put the total at the top, division up and down the sides, and then I have a group size of 6, but I need to figure out how much money each boy is going to get. So this is a case where we have to divide. Now we look at our math mountain to figure out the division. 48 divided by 6. So that's what I'm going to write up here, but I'm going to use multiplication to figure that out. So my group size is 6. That means I need 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have $48. Now I need to distribute the money equally. It's got to be an even amount for each kid, right? For each nephew. So it's going to be 1 for you, 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 1 for you. Not 5 for you, 6 for you, 3 for you. That's not what division is. Division is equal groups. So we want to make sure that it's equal. So we're going to go ahead and give $48 out equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I'm stopped here at 30. I just write that down because I don't want to forget. But notice this, on the 5th one, I made the fence, so it's easier for me to count at the end. So I've got to give out $48. I gave out 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I keep looking back here to see what number do I stop at. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Now I see how many are in each group, and that's my number in a group. So I've got 6 groups of 8. Count your tallies, there's 8 in each one. So each boy is getting $8. So I'm going to write 8. Is it dollars? Yep, dollars. Or if you want to write it this way, you can write it that way. Number 7, Mickey has 3 planting boxes for her flowers. Each box is 4 feet wide and 8 feet long. How much area for planting flowers does Mickey have altogether? Ooh, this is a tough one, and we haven't really talked about area. So this one we're just going to learn together. So we have 3 boxes. So I'm going to draw the boxes first. And so I tell my class all the time, if you're reading a word problem that seems to be pretty complicated, draw a picture. So we'll just take one sentence at a time. Mickey has 3 planting boxes for her flowers. So draw 3 boxes. And then I'm just going to sort of like in my mind, or even if you want to cross off what we've already done, it shows you how you can whittle the problem down to easier steps. So now we're left with this. Each box is 4 feet wide and 8 feet long. So each box is, let's see, we're going to do, since this is the long side, we'll do 8 feet here, and this is the short side, we'll do 4 feet up here. So to find the area, and we haven't talked about this, so if you're doing it with me, then you're just going to learn right now. To find the area, we multiply the length and the width together. We would do 4 times 8. And 4 times 8 equals 32. So the area of the box is 32. That's one box. But I need to know about 3 boxes. So they're all going to be 32, but I need to add those 32s together. Don't normally add 3 numbers together, but these numbers are pretty small, so we're not going to be carrying any numbers, so we can do 3 at once. 2, 4, 6, 3, 6, 9. So how much area does she have, or he? We've got, it's her, 96 in its area, so we're going to call them square. And we're talking about feet, so we'll say feet. So my bet is that the 3rd grade teachers probably didn't notice that this was going to be area. So if this is a little bit confusing to you, it's okay. All right, let's go to the back. All right, on the back at the top, we have problems that have 3 numbers in them that we have to multiply. So when we're multiplying 3 numbers, we really kind of have to know, well, what do we multiply first? So we multiply what's in the parentheses first. That's how we know what to do. So we're going to look at this step first, and then we'll multiply the rest. So first we're going to multiply what's in the parentheses. 5 times 1. 5 times 1 is 5. And that leaves me with 3 times 5. We should all know to count by 5s, 5, 10, 15. All right, let's look at number 2. Look at the number in the parentheses. We solve the parentheses first. 2 times 5 is 10. That leaves me with 10. And what's on the outside of the parentheses? Times 3. All right, moving on over here to number 3. We're going to multiply what's in the parentheses first. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 9 is 0. Number 4. 22 times 1. And I know what you're going to say. We don't remember fast facts past 12. Well, this is a 1, and we know the rule for 1. Anytime we multiply a number by 1, the answer is itself, right? This is just one group of 22. So the answer is 22. Okay, and then over here we want to balance the sides, right? So we want to look at 4 times 7 equals 7 times what? So what number is missing from this side that appears on this side? Well, 7 is here, and we're missing 4. So 4 times 7 equals 7 times 4. And what did those numbers equal? So what's 4 times 7? 28, which equals 7 times 4, which is 28, which equals 28. They all have to equal each other. 28 equals 28. And then number 6. Let's solve what's in the parentheses first. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 6. All right, now Miss Height has a strategy for this. I'm going to do 10 times 6 because that is a fast fact that I know quickly. And then once I know that, I can take away a group of 6 for 9 times 6. So 10 times 6 is 60, and I'm going to take away a group of 6. So you can count backwards from 60, or you can do ungroup, and you can do this way. Either way, we're going to get 54. So in this case, we're using a fast fact that we already know to solve one that we don't know. Number 7. Andrew has 18 invitations to write. If he writes 3 invitations a day, how many days will it take him to finish? All right, in this case, we have a total number of invitations. Andrew has 18 invitations to write, so we're going to use this space up above for a math mountain. 18 goes at the top. If he writes 3 invitations a day, how many days will it take him to finish? So we can put the 3 over here. It's not the group size, but that's okay. We need to know how many days it will take him to do it. So we're actually going to be dividing 18 divided by 3, and that is an unknown. So how are we going to figure it out? We're going to use multiplication. So let's make 3 groups. And he's got 18 invitations to write. These are his, this is the number of invitations he's writing in one day, 3 in a day. We're going to divide out 18 to see how many days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, one more, 16, 17, 18. So this is a 6, this is a 6, this is a 6, right? So this is, right now we're looking at 3 groups of 6. Remember how I said 3 wasn't the group size? That's because the group size is 6. So it's really 6 groups of 3 that solves this, that really makes sense here, because it's 6 days, which is your group size, 3 invitations a day. But it doesn't matter how we solve it as long as we can get to the number 6. So how many days will it take? 6 days. Okay? The reason it works is because 3 times 6 equals 6 times 3. And that's really what's happening here. 6 groups of 3. Number 8. Brian buys 6 video games. They cost $10 each. How much does he spend on the video games? So we know that he's got a group size of 6 video games, and we know that each game is $10. So we're going to multiply 6 times 10. Gives us $60. Number 9. Sharon plants 48 rose bushes. Each row has 6 rose bushes. How many rows of rose bushes does Sharon plant? So in this case, we are starting with a total. Let's look at let's do a math mountain over here. We have 48 rose bushes. We know that each row has 6, which 6 should really be over here because rose comes first. And we're looking at the number in each row. But again, we can solve it this way first. So let's take a look at our total, 48, and we want 6 in a row. So looks like, hold on, my computer's gonna die. Okay, so I could do like a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one row. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 rows. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, gotta go to 48, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, got them all. Question is, how many rows is that? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 8 rows. Now the reason I said that 6 times 8 is not correct is because it's not 6 rows of 8. It is 8 rows of 6. But 6 times 8 equals 8 times 6, so that's okay. Now think, if you have your 6s or your 8s memorized, you don't have to draw all of these pictures and count. So that's why as your 3rd grade teachers, we want you memorizing your math facts. But we do need to put an equation on the line, so we're going to write 48 divided by 6 equals 8 rows. Remember, our equation needs to be the numbers that appear in the word problem. And our last one. Stretch your thinking. Ming's rug has a length that is 2 times its width. The area of the rug is 8 square feet. What is the length and width of Ming's rug? Okay, so this is going to definitely stretch my thinking. Let's take a look again and we'll probably do some drawing. So we know that she has a rug and it's probably a rectangle. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. And it has a length that is 2 times its width. So whatever this is 2 times that number. The area of the rug is 8. Okay, so area equals 8. And this is going to be a square feet. So what times what gives us 8? I could do 1 times 8 equals 8. Or I can do 2 times 4 equals 8. Right? That's the only 2 options that we have, is to do 1 times 8, one side is 1, the other side is 8. Or one side is 2 and the other side is 4. So let's try that. So let's try, if this side is 2 and this side is 4, what digit goes in here to make this equal to 4? 2 times what is 4? That's going to be a 2. And then does it follow the rule? So let's see if it follows the rule. A length that is 2 times its width. So basically, is 4 double 2? When you double 2, do you get 4? You do. So what is the length and width of the rug? The length is 2 feet. The width is 4 feet. Oh, that was hard. Goodness. Rough. All right, you did it. Good job.